Okay, there we go. Let's see if it's bright enough. I think it's good. I think we're good. Hi, Beck. How you doing? Get a little sip of lemon water here. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Give it a few minutes for everybody to get in. I don't know if you saw, I think it was on Monday, I showed your set of stamps that came in. Well, stamped images. And I got a couple more today. I got with Sandra. I think I got three today. Got a new sticker book. I wanted to show this color book because Janet was referring to it on Monday. Got a Janet zine. So I got lots of little things to do. And yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to this trash can over here out of my way. Now then I'll trip over it, I'm sure. Hi, Hermit's Tail. How's everybody doing? And let's see, what day is today anyway? The 29th? Can't believe it's already going to go into April. Hi, Linda Rance. And Laura, how y'all doing? Happy birthday again this last week, Anne. So yeah, I did. I don't know if she's seen it yet. She hadn't commented or said anything. Hi, Debbie Bruce, Terry Brett, Chris CK. Let's see, Starla Arts. But I did another Barbie photography with Janet Nash in the UK and Freddie. Let's see. Well, I'm going to show it today so you can decide if you like it or not. Let's move that down. There we go. So, yeah, let me find the pictures here. So I just did a quick little one. So I did this. You ready for our picnic, Freddie? So this is Janet Nash. and then and then Freddie's going, I love you, Mom. I know Freddie's bigger than that. It's only Freddie I had. So yeah. So I did her dress and a bow and a fancy hat. She's got a little basket with stuff in the basket. She's carrying a blanket and they're going on a picnic. I like the way her feet look. Her foot turned up like that. So yeah. So that was my little Janet Nash, Freddie. Hi, Janet. Other Janet. Let's see. You're cutting up avocados? Cutting out or cutting up? Let's see. Terry Brett, Ann Makes, Maseki, Pamela Kane, Angela. Who else am I missing? Thanks everybody for being here. It was hectic on Monday. I tried to squeeze in a lot of stuff and promote a lot of people. So it was kind of hectic on Monday. We'll try to do a little more chill today. Although I think I have 3 or 4 mails, but not like I had on Monday. I had like, I don't know, 10, 15 on Monday. There was a lot. Let's see. Midnight Lizard, Tori, Artful Dabbler, Tori. Who else am I missing? Let's see. Oh, it's all Janet. I haven't seen Janet Nash's video this week yet, Beck. Haven't seen it yet. Let's see. Tina saying, putting everybody in. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks, Tina. I've been trying to catch um, Pete's videos off and on, the recordings. Hi, Christopher. I got Christopher's and his grandchildren's over here. Their stamped images in yesterday, and he sent me one of his one-page books. That was nice of you, Christopher, to do that. I'm going to show that here in a minute. Let's see. If you like, I'll post a IG picture of it. I try to promote different independent comic artists it on IG. If you like, I'll post a picture of it on IG and tag you. So I got that. Let's see, Arlene. Who else is here? Annie Tanner. Speaking PD started a new series Sunday nights. But yeah, he's also late. I have to watch his recordings, Tina. Let's see, Missy Johnson, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. So yeah, my show. Hi, there's Edwin. Hi, Edwin. We were talking about you somewhere on somebody's channel the other day. I don't know, remember whose, but we're talking about if y'all want to hear somebody read. I'm going to go ahead and pull them up real quick. Hang on. And I know I do it all the time, but I can't help it. I love Edwin's voice. And here comes a cat. We don't have calm mornings. Let's see. Edwin. And he's gone back to reading again. Lord of the Rings. Let's see. All right, baby, you're going to have to lay down. Lay down. All right, so let's see. He's up to, and he's read it a whole bunch of times, and I've tried to catch it all the time. But let's see here. Let's go to the lives. He's, all right, here we go. And Elrod draws while Edwin reads.
Middle of story time. My name is Edwin Boyett. I'll be your storyteller tonight. But I'm joined by someone much more important than me, our illustrator, Ronimus Flash. Now, Ron, what is the good word for this evening?
Persnickety.
All right, let me move on here. You can hear him read.
A wisp of rising smoke. It showed where Colm lay. Archit was hidden in the trees beyond. After the road had run down some way and had left Bree Hill standing tall and brown behind, they came on a narrow
and Elrod's drawing the scene that Edwin is reading.
This is where we leave the open and take to cover, said Strutter. That's a shortcut, I hope, said Pippin. Our last shortcut through woods nearly ended in disaster. Ah, but you had not got me with you then, laughed Strider. My cuts, short or long, don't go wrong. He took a look up and down the road. No one was in sight, and he led the way quickly down toward the wooded valley. His plan, as far as they could understand it without knowing the country, was to go toward Archit at first, but to bear right and pass it on the east, and then to steer a
So y'all need to go follow. Go look at, you can either look it up, Middle Earth Story Time, or just put in Edwin Boyett, either one, and you'll find him. It's awesome to listen to him read. Let's see, Miss Vagabond. I don't know if this is you or not. I got one here. It's D&D. Is D&D you? Is this you? If that's not you, then no, I haven't got Vagabond. I don't think. I showed everything on Monday. So you'd have to go back and look on Monday. I don't think I have yours yet, but oh, showing your prompts. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the stamp sets. Did I miss you showing my? No, I have not shown anybody's prompts. Did you post a prompt on Instagram, Vagabond? Did you post a prompt? If you did, let me know your IG name, because everybody has different names and I don't know them all by heart. Hi, Sevyon. Let's see. Yes, Edwin with the great hair. Yes, Edwin has great hair. Let's see. Hi, Ipicola, my little snapdragon. He does roll. He has an awesome voice. Been knowing Edwin for many, many years. Let's see. I know it's Edwin, Christopher. So go over there on his channel sometime. Go meet some people over there. Christopher does all kinds of mixed media comics. So here's one of his right here. Edwin used to do a comic promotion channel, but he doesn't do that anymore. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Annie Tanner. I think I said hi to you. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Edwin. I love listening to you. I just don't get over there. I do watch some of the recordings, and I try to get over there every now and then. But I do keep up with you and Jen on from her post on Facebook. I see her post on Facebook. Starbuck. Who else am I missing? I'm scrolling. Don't know the. I don't know what Janet's talking to Christopher. Chat's moving fast. Yes, it is, Angie. It usually does. I try to keep up. If y'all are talking to me, put it in caps. Hi, Leah. Put it in caps. I won't think you're yelling at me. Just put it in caps so I know you're talking to me. Because a lot of people, during chat, especially when there's a lot of people, you're all talking amongst yourselves. So, which is great. Okay, so, and I did not see what to call it, vagabond. I did my is it my vagabond style? Okay. Did anybody else post any of the prompts? Let me go over to my vagabond. Vagabond style. Okay, so her prompts were aardvark, buffalo, and something from the 70s. So that's awesome. I liked it. I'd already seen it and liked it, but I don't think I'd shown it yet. So maybe I did. I don't know. That's awesome. That's awesome, Vagabond. So y'all go over and look at my Vagabond style is the her IG name. Let's see. Yeah, I did like it. I did like it. So let's see. Did anybody else post? Is your snow? Oh yes, my it's plugged in. Let me check my settings here. Where like how do I look at my settings? There's my camera. Let me see where I can. Oh, that's just the mute. I think I have to leave to look at my settings, don't I, Picola? It's plugged in. Um, let's see. No, it's nothing's changed. And now, if I want to go look at my settings, well, let's see. Look, let me hear. Okay, wait a minute. General audio, audio. Oh no, it is. It did switch. Hang on. Let me see if I can. All right, is that better? Is that better audio now? It did switch over to my camera mic. I don't know when. Okay, is that better now that it's on my snowball? Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. It is better? Okay, thanks. Thanks, Maseki. It did switch over to my camera mic. I don't know when. But I usually check it. I usually try to check my settings before I come into the studio, to the video studio. But okay, it sounds fancy. Well, it's my. I don't know if I can bring. I don't want to bring it over here. I'll unplug myself or something. That's usually what happens when I try to move stuff around. As it is, she is sitting like 1 inch from my keyboard. Keyboard's like literally on this. They love to try to get on the keyboard. I don't know what it is, So thanks, Picola. Okay. So anyway, yeah, this is I did get a one-page comic. If you want to see, Christopher does show his work and his art and his comics all the time on his channel. He streams every day, well, every Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So go over there. Let me see. Let me click on him. There he is. there's his name right there. That's the same name that's in his YouTube channel. And he does one page. He does one every day. So go over there and look at. He did yesterday. He did a flip of a lot of his artwork. So if you go over to yesterday's video, he did showed all kinds of his comics, his art, his just lots of his books and everything. So yeah, and I got his and his grandkids stamps in today or yesterday. I'm going to show them today. Let's see. Okay, thanks, Leah. Thank you, Tina. The one to my pages are nice technique. Yeah. So yeah, one page comic. This is volume 1. And so go over there and look at Christopher's channel. And in the meantime, let me go ahead and show. Let's see, I'll go ahead and show his first since we're right here. And he put them in nice little envelopes, his and his grandkids, and they hand carved theirs. So let me turn them on. Let me go over here. Okay, let's see. So this one is his, and he made me a man card. So if y'all don't know, a lot of the guys send me, like, here's one from Marsh. Here's a couple from Frank. I got some from Frank. And so now we have a man card from Christopher. So when we get too much into the Barbie weeds, when we get too much into the Barbies and stuff, then we try to come in and throw down a man card. So thank you, Christopher, for the man card. You're going in the stack. I don't know how many I got over. Here's another one from Frank. There's another one from Frank. I even got one from Janet. Here's Janet's man card. Hey, y'all, watch this. If y'all live in the South, y'all know what that means. Let's see. I got a Sean Connery one here too. Let's see. Here's another one. This is, did I already show that? And then here's one from Marsh. And I got a here it is. I got this one from Marsh, my Sean Connery one. So thank you, Christopher, for my man card. We try to throw them down anytime we get too much into the Barbies. So he hand carved this. And I know Janet's going to be messaging me saying, I better get one of those. Because, she was on Monkey Island. So anything that has to do with monkeys or gorillas or apes or anything, she's going to want a one of Christopher's. I know. You don't have to tell me, Janet. And then these are from Liliana. Liliana did this set. So look, aren't they awesome though? And they're on some kind of, I don't know what you put these on. They're very cool feeling, Christopher. They're a cool feel to the card stock. So those are Liliana's, and then Jensen's are these. So that's just so awesome. So yeah, thanks for participating. I appreciate you participating. So Christopher and the kids will all get their own set. Let's see. Then we have, and this is, let me get it out of the envelope here. This is design and do-overs. And so here's design and do-overs. I'm trying to keep everything off camera there. So little sets of, I guess she just put a bunch. She put there's different sets. Oh, I think she did way too many. I think some people misunderstood and sent me like 100, like 10 packs. And you only had to send 10 for, each person, like Christopher said for his grandkids. So yeah, there's like a lot in here. Design and do-over. Sent 10 little packs. So that, if that's, I guess that's what she wanted to do. I know, aren't they, Sevion? So all little, I think I don't know if they're all the same in each one, like 10 of the same. So I haven't gone through them all. Let's go through one more pack here. So thanks everybody that's playing along. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Let me see if I can get this pack open here. See what's in here. Oh, there's a star in there too. And hearts, flowers, all different sizes, and they're all different colors. So they're very cool. Don't crack me up. I tell you, herding cats, people. Herding cats. So thank you, Design and Do Over. Let's see. Let's put and I have her real name, but I don't know that she wants it said, so I'm not going to. So let's put that in there. Let's see. Then we have Xandra. Xandra sent all kinds of goodies along with her stamps. And she said, I just thought people might want to color their own. Well, all right, Xandra. So Xandra stamped out on a card all these different ones. I'll probably cut some of these in half. She's so funny. And but I love the Frida ones. I love the Frida stamps. So yeah, Sandra. Oh gosh, and she sent a book of stamps. We got extra stamps, and she sent me a note here. Enjoy your happy mail. I know we're supposed to color the images, but super hard just stamping them. Yeah, she does have. If y'all don't know, Xandra has RA, and her hands have been bothering her, so that's all right, Xandra. Just y'all are so funny. She sent me a water brush. I can always use these. I go through these. I wear these babies down. And this is a fine point one, so I really like that. So thank you, Xandra. And this is some little heart ribbon that everything was wrapped up with, and a pencil and a paper clip that has. Look, I've never seen a paper clip that has a pencil holder. Have y'all seen a? You put it on your and she sent me these postcards. You put it on your book like that, and you can put your pencil through the paper clip. I thought that was very cool. So thank you, Xandra. She sent these. What are these dolls called? What are these dolls called again? It's from the dolls. So what are these? What are these called again? I know there's a couple of y'all that do these kind of dolls. Hi, Becca. Shelly Allred. I think I said hi to CK. Kathleen. Yeah, they're creepy, but there's a name for them. There's a whole Instagram. There's a whole Instagram of this doll. I forget the name of it. You've never seen them, Pacola? Oh my gosh, they're very popular. Because I do my Barbie doll photography, other doll stuff pops up. No, not spooky, but that's not on here. It just says, the girl that does the dolls, that redoes them. Oh, somebody's got to know what they are. Somebody's got to know what these dolls are called. There's a name for them. I think it starts with a B. For some reason, that's kind of stuck in my head. Somebody will find it or tell me in a minute. Hi, Julie Topaz. Happy wonderful Wednesday. No, not Reborn. Reborn are baby dolls. These are, oh my gosh, y'all gonna make me go on IG and look it up. Blythe. Thank you, Julie Topaz. I thought it started with the B. I thought it was a B. That was stuck in my head. Blythe dolls. Go on Well, I'll do it. Let me go on Instagram and look up Blythe dolls. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me look up Blythe dolls. Throw down a man card. Hang on. Okay, let's look up Blythe dolls. So yeah, they redo them, they recreate them, redo them. So yeah, they're Blythe dolls. Thank you. I knew somebody would come up with it. Tell me. So she sent me a bunch of Blythe doll postcards. I love them. All right, so let me separate. Hang on. Let me separate her stamped stuff from the goodies that she sent me here. All right. All right. Let me see. Let me find out. Let's see. Let's put this back in this envelope. Hang on, guys. I want to keep everything sorted. All right. There we go. All right. So then she sent some napkins for giveaways. If y'all have never done napkin journaling, you peel off the napkins and you glue them like like using collage, but you have to peel off the backs because otherwise they'll all separate. But if you ever want to, we've done napkin journaling here, but when you want to peel off the backs, what you do is you just take a piece of double-sided tape, you just stick it on the back, and then get a hold of it, and you can peel off the backing, and then you just use these like you would any collage fodder. You just glue it down. I glue it down with matte medium. So she sent some spring flowers, some bunnies. Hang on. Okay, might have been a mistake to open the windows with the pollen still around, but anyway, so maybe we'll do a giveaway with some of these bunnies. I got a few there, so we can and some of these. So everybody likes getting them because I use them in their collage. So let me put that where I can try to remember. I'll try to remember to do a giveaway, or somebody can remind me. She put everything in this cool folder. So she sent me a cool map folder, which I love, and I'll just stick this in there for now, along with this astronaut piece of fabric. Oh my gosh, Sandra, where do you find this stuff? So she sent me some astronaut fabric. Okay, so there we go on that. Let's see. Let me check chat real quick. Hi, Barbara. Let's see. I said hi to Leona. I know I'm probably missing people. Let's see. I said hi to Arlene, Shelly. Okay, I think I've caught up with everybody. I might have missed some people. I usually do. Um, it's hard. I know, right, Beck? It's hard not to open the windows when it's nice and cool and brisk. I know it is. So we all just got over the pollen head cold thing a couple weeks ago. So then Janet, for those of y'all that don't know, Janet writes like, and I sent her this, this washi tape, and now this is Janet for you guys, right? You wait for it. Janet, I sent her a roll of this pink washi tape, and I have some for myself here too. I showed it a couple weeks ago. So I have this pink washi tape, and I said, "Oh, Janet will love that." So I sent her a roll of this pink washi tape. She actually measured this and says it's not correct. This washi tape is not correctly measured. Janet measured the washi tape and said it's not. It is not correct. But I got her zine. I know, right? I got her little zine. Dear keeper of the zines, thanks for the washi. XXO, the zine maker. So I don't know how many of Janet's zines I have. I've got tons of her zines. So we're going to read her zine. Read her zine. We're going to read her zine. And she used, let's see, Peru. What was it? Peru, pumpkin, and was it mushrooms? Was that what the three things were? She used the prompts from the prompt bag. And if anybody wants a prompt from the prompt bag, let me know. I'll pull you three. And if you want to post them, tag me. I do try to show them, but you sometimes will have to remind me because you can tag me, but then if I don't stream for 4 or 5 days, that tag has gone down in the feed, right? So you'll have to remind me because I don't mind Peru, pumpkin, and pond. Okay, Peru, pumpkin, and pond. And this is from 3P Press. She names her. I can't get much closer than this. It'll just flash out. Purely priceless prose. um, I don't know what the PISAC is. Peru, March 2023. A Circle of Life Tale. This is a story of Pacu, a Peruvian pumpkin. In the spring of 22, an errant pumpkin seed sprouted in the forest of the Sacred Valley below the Inca citadel in Machu Picchu. Paco was one of the fruit on that errant vine. He was an observant little sprout and grew quickly. And this is all handwritten, by the way. This is Janet's writing. He was an observant little sprout and grew quickly in the tropical climate. His days were spent soaking up the sun while growing and turning a beautiful shade of orange. He enjoyed watching all the activity of a nearby pond. He named it the Frog Pond. He named it the Frog Pond. He longed to go meet the frogs and sunbathe on the lily pads while watching the hummingbirds flit from flower to flower, collecting the sweet nectar. He daydreamed about the freedom to explore his surroundings. He laughed at the frogs' antics as they jumped to eat the millions of insects that lived in the forest. Pacu noticed that foot traffic on the trail was increasing greatly as the temperatures warmed. It appeared that these people were tourists from all over the world. Eager to get up to the mountain to see Machu Picchu, the travelers were oblivious to his presence and were unknowingly tramping on the vine that was providing life to him and his siblings. Oh, I should start reading sad, right? Trampling on the vine that was providing life to him and his siblings. It wasn't long before he noticed that the other pumpkins stopped growing and began shriveling and becoming lifeless. Janet. Snark is her middle name. There's, let's see, Plimpton Patch in Happier Times. That's what the subtitle is under there. By some miracle, Pacu managed to survive the dissemination and thrived as the summer waned. He was grateful for the beauty that surrounded him. As the temperatures grew cooler and the days became shorter, the forest inhabitants were happy that the volume of tourists slowed to a trickle. One day, late in the fall, Pacu was alarmed to see a group of locals coming up the trail. Hauling a wagon, they were collecting fruits and other vegetables. Pacu felt dread as they neared. He didn't feel the knife that plunged into his flesh. Oh my gosh, Janet. All the while, the fibrous strands and seeds were removed and left on the forest floor that had been his home. The pumpkin was loaded on the wagon and taken down the path towards town. While Pacu's life did come to an end, I'm sorry, just the way you think. While Pacu's life did come to an end, I think he would be proud to know that his nutritious flesh was made into scrumptious pot of something di Zapolo for the town's holiday celebration. A year has passed and locals are reported seeing a new crop of pumpkin sprouts along the trail to Machu Picchu, which will soon be teeming with eager tourists. The frogs and hummingbirds will frolic and the circle of life continues. Pumpkin stew. Oh, so she corrected. The Locre di Zapolo is pumpkin stew. She put a notation. And then she signed it, J.M. Young, Dee Dee's Prompts, 323. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pumpkin stew in Peru. I saw the little annotation down there at the bottom. Oh my gosh, Janet. So that will go into my Janet collection, and I do want to keep the little note of keeper of the zines. I love that. So thank you, Janet. Oh my gosh. Janet does some amazing zines. I'm just saying. And speaking of Janet, on Monday's show, she used one of these backgrounds from the Colin Thompson's it translates to Fantastic Color book. I did write that down. And this, I don't even know if you can find this anymore, but I knew that I also had the I thought it was Coloring Haven, but it's Coloring Heaven. Busy World Special. They do all, it's out of the UK, and they do all kinds of special color books. And these are sold in the magazine section of your bookstore. And this one has 40 of his designs in this book. So if you can't find this, maybe you can find this. Now, they're both kind of old. They're both, let's see, this one came out. Let's see if I can see a date on it. But these are published in the UK, but you can subscribe to them. You can, see if they still have these. What is the copyright on this one? I'm looking. I'm not seeing a copyright date on this. Not seeing it. But it came out of Coloring Heaven. For those of y'all that do coloring books and coloring magazines, you'll recognize it. So I pulled that just to show that you might be able to find that if you can't find his book. Although I'll give you the ISBN if someone wants to look it up. Janet is like an episode of Twilight Zone. Oh my gosh. Okay. 9783473556809. And yeah, that's this one came out in 2016. So it's been out for a while. And this is one of the books. I do this every so often on some of the really detailed books. What I'll do is rather than, and I have started and colored a couple of pages in here, but what I'll do is I'll go through the whole book and take my what do you call these? Crayola Super Tips. The Crayola Super Tips. They're real inexpensive water-based markers, which are also good for using as watercolor, by the way. If you scrape them down, if you color them down on some plastic, then you can pick up that with the water brush or just a wet paintbrush, and then you have watercolors. They last forever. I mean, I've got a couple sets of 100, and I think they're like $10. They're just not expensive at all. And they're just so fun and useful. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll take a color, like in this case, in this book, I did a lot of the green. So I'll go through the whole book. Hi, Pixie Cora. I'll go through page by page. And this is a way to finish a book eventually. I have a couple other of the fairy tale books that I did this with. And so you go through and you color everything that's that color. Let me go ahead and zoom in here now. Let's see. And you go through and you color everything that has that color in it. So I went through and found all the trees or anything I wanted to color this green. Okay. So I'm just going to flip through the whole book real quick. I think I've gone through it and probably have missed some, but And so you go through and you color everything that's green. And then you do the same thing because I told Janet about this when we talked on the phone. I said, Janet, I have that book. She goes, you do? I don't remember seeing it. I said, that's one of those ones where I'll color one color all the way through. And then I'll take the next color, and I've done a couple others, but I haven't done them extensively in this book. And then I'll go with the red or the brown, or and go through and you color everything. Now, here's one that's in progress. Here comes a cat. No, you have to stay over there, baby. You have to stay over there. And here's one I've colored a little bit more extensively. Same for this one. This has just got this one I did with some watercolor wash. So this has got a watercolor wash. It's not heavy or dark because it's not shaded or anything yet. Hi, Annette. Kathy Bird, Dawn. Stay over here, baby. All right, you're going to have to get down. Not going to want to stay away from, they want to get in over that keyboard. Sometimes she'll just lay there, but okay. So there's a little bit of trees there. I see. I love you. I do. And I know you think I'm talking to you for 3 hours. Yes, exactly. Isolating clouds is a true career. It is. That's true, Rachel. So you can see, and I just thought I'd just flip through the book just so you can see the detail in it. Let me kind of hold some of it up so you can kind of see. So he has. Oh, maybe go over there. Go over there. Very detailed stuff and all, and he does a lot of books and these are shelves. If you didn't notice, they're shelves with all kinds of things on the shelves. And so here's some more, the trees, inside the trees, inside rooms, but I mean just the detail in them all. There's all kinds of, you have to look hard too, because there's little tiny things hidden all in there. It's like a Where's Waldo coloring book. So you can kind of see. Let me just kind of hold one steady for a minute. See, it's like a Where's Waldo. Here's one where I did all the green. Just colored some of the shells and the green. And the green. But of course, I love this book just for the art of it. Whether I ever finish it or not doesn't really matter. But like, no, don't chew the lights. I'm going to have to put her out. There's a little door there, like for a little mouse under the stairs. Okay, let's get down again. All right. All right, let's keep going here. These shelves, I colored all the shelves green. This one's like a mad scientist. Then I colored all the shelves in this one blue. So I colored the shelves all different colors, and then went through and did anything I wanted to do in the green. So I just love this. I just love the art in it and all the imagination. So yeah. So Janet pulled this out and used a page out of it for putting a Mary Englebright in front of it, of one of the bookcases. And we were talking about it on our show on Monday. So I said, I'll pull that out, Janet, show it to you. Look at those little floating fish right there. So there's all musical instruments. They all have themes. There's all themes to the shelves, right? But I love this kind of stuff. It's very inspiring. This one's all like violins all the way around. And then there's the last page. The little waterfall going down there. So that is Colin Thompson's, it translates to Fantastic Color Book. So there's that. Oh, baby, I see. Now you're going to lay on Xandra's pack. All right, then the other thing that I wanted to show is I was talking to Janet about, and we all read our inspirational quote book every week, or try to remember to read it every week. And I said, I've got all these True But Weird, Nat Geo True But Weirds. And I did get them, to cut things out and use for inspiration. But I also thought these are kind of cool to read something out of them. I would love to show with Dee Dee and Janet at the same time. We have done a few shows before. Here's a thing that, well, I won't get into it, but we have done a couple of shows before, but it's been a while. We have done them. Jan and I, we get together and start talking. We're like, we're on our own world. It's just really, yeah. Let's see. Anne makes, who else am I missing? Just so you know, Dee Dee, while I sit here, I write down all these tips. I hope so. Put them in your Society of Idea Collector notebook. All right, let me get a sip of water. So anyway, these were all marked down to, this one was $2.97. These hardbacks, I think they were $2.97 as well. Did I stick it on the back there? I don't have the sticker on there, but I think there were a couple of dollars each. At my Books A Million, they went on clearance. All these did, and these are like, I don't know if these were in the magazine section, but these were in the clearance book section. Look, they even have ribbons. But if even the book itself, if you deconstructed the book, this is an awesome little journal to turn it into a little journal. Hi, View, Darlene. I said hi to Shelly. Who else am I missing? Northern Lights. Hi, everybody coming in. Thanks, and hi, lurkers up there in the balcony. All right, so Weird But True, ripped from the headlines. This is number 2. I'm not sure how many they made of these, but just some of the images in here are really cool, and then just the notes about them. Like, look, here's Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones. Wreck the Countryside. Just all kinds of things like that. Just funny things. Cats caught up in mini twister. That sounds like a zine Janet would make. But there's just all kinds of fun little facts that I just thought was kind of cool. Fake gorilla caught in the zoo in Tokyo, Japan. So, it's just all kinds of fun things in here. Freaky fruits and vegetables. And, it's just fun. Nat Geo has some fun things. And then here's the Kids Weird But True. So, that's weird. At the lot of strange books in my bed in the walls. So, like, look at that dog with the pencil. I mean, just things like that are just so fun. If if you ever get any a book like this and you just like to art journal, do your own, fun things. Like Janet has her Beast is Janet's journal. This is the kind of stuff I can see Janet putting in her Beast. And then there's little questions for kids, like if you could make a crazy snow sculpture, what would it be? And there's a little place to fill it out. And so I'll just here's and I'm not sure I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I could look it up. But look, the fear of snow. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Chionophobia. The fear of snow. Most snowflakes are six-sided. Just little facts like that. So, yeah. A male polar bear can grow up to 10 feet tall. That's as tall as a one-story building. These are like fun facts for kids, right? And this one's broken out by month. So every month's got different, like this is probably all about snows. A snowshoe hare can hop up to 30 miles an hour. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Aren't these kind of things inspiring? Doesn't it make you think? Doesn't it give you imagination? I don't know. And I've read about this world's largest rubber duck. I don't know if it's still around, but let's see, when was this book published? This was 2014, so it's almost 10 years old. I don't know if that world's largest rubber duck is still floating around out there somewhere. So anyway, it's fun. It's fun pictures, fun little facts. I just anyway, if you ever see these books, they're fun to read. Kids, not just for kids, but for us too, for ideas. All right, let's see. So does anybody, before we go into the sticker book, does anybody want 3 prompts? Oh, thank you. Oh, there's 2 for $9.39. Okay, thanks, Tina. Yeah, I think I got them for they were under $3. But they were clearanced out at Books A Million. So plus my, discount and everything, I probably only paid, $1.50 or something for them. I don't know. But thank you, Tina. There we go. And I don't know, maybe they have the newer ones too. Newer, more current copies. So let's see. All right. No, that's the second book. It's not. Oh, okay. Thank you, Tina. Does anybody want any prompts real quick? I sent my 3. Oh, that's right. You did. Let me go ahead and show that, Rachel. So y'all have to remind me if you did send me She sent it to me, I think, in Messenger. Let's see. Yes, here she did. So her three prompts were, it's not clickable. Why is that not clicking? There it goes. What were your three prompts? Um, it was an ox, a bike, and was it a pit? What was it? What were the three prompts? Okay, ox, skateboard, and bicycle. There. Oh, hang on. Let's get it back. Come on, turn back. There we go. So there, Rachel drew the ox, a skateboard, a bicycle. That's awesome, Rachel. I like the little, that's a cute little face. I like that little face. What do you say? And what does it say on there? Are you sure this is such a good idea? Are you sure this is such a good idea? That's almost like our Janet's man card. I like that. And it's on a little look. She has a little tiny sketchbook. Do you take that around with you? Rachel, do you take that little sketchbook around with you? Because it's a little tiny one. You challenge yourself to a 5-minute sketch. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, does anybody want one right now? If y'all decide, let me know. I have them. I keep the bag handy. So I got a couple hundred different things in here. Lots and lots of. I'll just keep kind of turning them every now and then, so they're always mixed up. And so if anybody wants any three prompts, let me know. And let's see the other. You do, Terry Brett? Okay, Terry's been okay. Here we go. Terry, have I shown your newest one? Any of the newer ones you've done? Okay, Terry wants three. Okay, so we got a narwhal. We have a fish. And we have an orchid. A narwhal, a fish, and an orchid. So there you go. There you go, Terry. If y'all tag me or post them, just put in the description the three prompts you use, so we just know what prompts you used. Okay. Janet Nash. I don't know. Have you seen Janet Nash? Have you seen what I posted on Instagram? I'll just go from my photos. Did you see yourself, Janet? I don't know if you've seen it. So here's Janet Nash in the UK. Wait, let me get to the one that has here we go. You ready for our picnic, Freddie? There's Janet Nash. And then little Freddie's going, I love you, Mom. So there's Janet Nash carrying the blanket and the picnic basket. And there's little Freddie going, I love you, Mom. And I know Freddie's a bigger dog, Rachel. I know Freddie's a bigger dog, but that's the only one I had. And I painted this one. That was the closest I could get to Freddie, who is, I think, a black lab. And so, yeah, so Freddie is little, but, I think the idea. So there's Janet Nash. I decorated her a sunbonnet. This dress was either sent, I think it was sent by, it might have been sent by Selena. And, or it could have been in Xandra's. But then I put another dress underneath. That's like a jacket. I did fix some of the, I think this one was from Selena because I had to fix some of the lace on the collar. I put a big bow on her, a big silk bow. Gave her a blanket under her arm and filled a little basket with some goodies. And they might be on a picnic later on in the spring, actually having a blanket thrown out and having an actual picnic. But for right now, there we go. There's Janet looking at our little Freddie. I had fun doing it. And the grass was wet. I got a towel. I set it outside in the yard. I'm laying down, taking photos in the yard. I know my neighbors or cars driving by are going, that poor woman, look at her laying out in the wet grass with Barbie dolls. Okay, so there we go. Does anybody else want three real quick? But hey, that's what I do. I lay out the grass with the Barbies. Well, y'all seen some of my Barbie photography. There's all the whole family, all the crew, as Denise calls them. The crew is all out there with either the pumpkin patch or the Christmas, or I get them all out there, and I just go to town. You'll take three more, Rachel? Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Scrappy Girl, Dana. Okay, heraldry, salt and pepper shakers, let's try to get one, and a sea lion. So you could do a heraldry with a sea lion, or you do what you want. But anyway, there you go. Sea lion, heraldry, and salt and pepper shakers. Now we know why Dee Dee's neighbors. It's almost as good as vacuuming the lawn. Let's see. Anybody else I missed? I guess I should say thank you. Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna, and I don't put the ones that I pull that day. I pull over to the side till the day's over, and then I put them back in the bag so that nobody gets the same ones. But there's plenty in here. If anybody wants three, just holla, holla. All right, so now let's go and look at the new DK sticker book that just came out. I pre-ordered it. So it came in, was it yesterday? And I do have some stuff coming in today. Dang, I wish it would come in. Probably my Amazon's usually, unless it comes in the mail, which is rare. My Amazon guy usually doesn't come till in the evening. So I probably won't get, but let me just double check. Oh yeah, I got some good stuff. I have this arriving today. Where's Tina? Tina, are you here? Oh, I even got it's down the street, I think. Maybe I'll get it today. I got the Alien Worlds, the Kirby Roseanne's book coming in today. Let's see, what does it say? Where are we? Does it say where they are? No, no, it doesn't say. Sometimes you can track them, track where the truck is. So, okay, so here's the new Forest Fairies and Fungi sticker anthology. Fungi. How does what do you call it? Jim Lujan say it? Because his new comic is called Fung. I didn't know his is Fungi, but it's another meat. Okay, so yeah. But anyway, you got yours yesterday too, Missy? Yeah, you pre-ordered then too. I got the Kirby Alien World yesterday, coloring the first picture now. Okay, Tina, mine's coming in today. Maybe I'll try to get a page colored over the weekend. But I'm also putting in my garden this weekend. Hubster's got the dirt being delivered today or tomorrow. We got all the new dirt being delivered today or tomorrow. And so we will be putting in the garden. And if y'all don't know, I post a picture a week showing the progress in my garden. And we have friends in the garden. we have Barbies, we have SpongeBob, we have Gumby, we have different little characters that are in the garden. So I did buy some new spring. Let me see. Can I show that? Do I have them right here? Do I have them in here? Do I have them? I do have them. Okay. I will give y'all a sneak peek. I won't throw down a man card for this, but I did get this. This will be one of the garden scenes at some point. I got this little wooden, I'll either put a cloth over it, paint it. I don't know yet, but this is going to be a garden party when my garden, because I post the progress of my garden once a week. Every Sunday, I usually post a picture every Sunday. Saturday is Catterday, so I post a picture of the cats every Saturday. Sunday, in garden season, I post a picture every Sunday of the progress of the growth of my garden. So this, I got this little table, all the spring stuff. I forget what it's called. Spring Shop at Hobby Lobby is 50% off, I think. So I got this little thing. This is going to be a little table. Y'all want to see the little chairs? The little chairs around it? Wait for it. Okay, Arlene. Wait for it. So this will be the little garden scene. So anyway, that's and let me get Janet Nash. Where's her little hat? Hang on. So here's my little Janet Nash. So let's cover up her little dress here and her little, so they can sit here. It's just the perfect size. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, so this is going to be part of what the garden scene when I I weekly post the growth of my garden. I wonder if one of those fish globe vases would fit on top of that to make a snow globe. I don't know. It might. It's in the spring shop, Becky, so I'm not sure, it's not made for snow globe. Oh, come back here, Janet. It's not made for snow globes, I don't think, because it's in the spring shop. So anyway, that is one of the things that I got to do my garden with. And then for those of y'all, I do herbs. So I'm just going to do a little, hang on, let me move my man card here. All right, let me get my scene back here. So let me move this off. So they sell, I did not know this. Maybe some of you that do a lot more gardening than I do my herb gardens, and they're in their own little pots. And then I can put 3 or 4 different herbs in each one. They're made to stack. I've shown them before. They're on Instagram. They're made to stack, but I found that if I just stretch them out in the front of the garden, that they grow more and better. They're not encumbered by the tower on top of them. So I don't stack them. But anyway, back to the point is I was looking through the garden stuff. Yeah, sitting on top of your mushroom house, Angie. They in the garden shop, in the spring shop, they had gardening accoutrement. So I got this set. Hang on, because I got to separate it from something else here. Hang on. And it's an herb garden set, so that you can work in your herbs with these. So there's little cutters, little tweezers, and I grow about 20 different herbs. And then as they get real bunchy, I will cut them. Little quiet ASMR. I will cut them, and then I lay them out on foam boards, just plain white ones, clean new ones. I put parchment paper down, then I lay out the herbs, and I put another foam board on top and mash them. And about a couple weeks, they are ready to crunch up and put in the jars, because I have like 25, 30 little jars of herbs. So, but look at these little tools for herb gardens. Aren't they just so cute? And guess who else can use these tools? Guess who else uses these tools? But that being said, over in another department that has miniatures, most of the miniatures that they sell, like at Hobby Lobby, they're 1/24 inch, so they're real small. They're too small for Barbie. But these I do use for Barbie. So these are like just miniature little toy ones, right? But anyway, I've used these in Barbie photography. So yeah, so there's my herb. Yes, but it's also they are actually a set made for to work in your herb garden. Little tools, little tiny tweezers and little cutters to work in your little scoop, a little, So anyway, I did show, let's see here. I showed I posted on Instagram. Let me go over here to so yeah. So I did post this. The herbs are in. So there's the pots. There's one. There's me. That's me standing on top of one of the pots of herbs, and see, she's got the little shovel. There's one of the cats over there. The other cat sitting on this little chair that Xandra sent me. There's the little tools down there on the ground, and so this is what they kind of look like now. This is kind of what they look like now. That one's kind of half in shadow there. But anyway, I got 5 of these pots. I got 5 of those. Yeah, mini gardening, right? So, yeah. So there'll be lots of photography, garden and Barbie. So there's that. So I will be putting in the vegetable garden, and in my vegetable garden, I usually put in about. I've done squash before. I don't do really well with squash, so I'm going to just do cucumbers, and I do like 2 or 3 uh, vines of cucumbers. I do about 5 different kinds of peppers, bell pepper, hot pepper, jalapeno. I do about 5 different kind of peppers and 4 kinds of tomatoes. So I just kind of those are the kind of the ones I kind of stick with. I've done squash before, and I can't remember what else, but those are the ones that we eat, right? That's what grows easily in the South, and that's what we eat is peppers. Oh, cucumber. Yeah, I said cucumbers. Peppers, cucumbers, and tomatoes. So those 3 things. Look. Oh my gosh. And I'll post a picture every week. Once a week I post that. Let's see. I want to grow herbs. Yeah, that's what I have. The 5-tiered pot. But I it does better, Tina, if you don't stack it. It's just you'll get more yield if you don't stack them. Okay. So, yeah, salsa garden, exactly. And Denise makes good salsa. So, we might have some Denise salsa too. And plus, anything, when we get just tons of stuff, Hubster takes it to work. And I have a neighbor that, so we just, no, no, you can't go over to the keyboard. Jeez. Oh, hurting cats for sure. So, anyway, all right. So, let's go ahead and look at the Forest Fairies Fungi Sticker Anthology. And again, this is, I think, the 4th one in the series. I showed them all last week, so I'm not going to pull them all out again, all my sticker books, and show them again today. I'm just going to show this is the newest one, and I had pre-ordered it, and it just came in yesterday. I don't know about not stacking it when I tried growing strawberries. Yeah, strawberries don't grow it. I tried. I tried strawberries in it too, Tina. They don't grow in there either. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this is the backing in this book. All the backings of the different books are different. And so I'm just going to kind of I'll just sit here and read chat. If y'all have any questions while I'm flipping. If y'all have any questions while I'm flipping, let me know. If I put her out and close the door, she'll claw at the door. So I'd rather just shove her off the table, rather have her claw at the door. Let's see, Randy Rabbit. Who else is here? Devin. So let me go ahead and zoom in one more while we're flipping to this book so you can kind of see it better. There we go. So very cool book, and it's probably going to flash in and out because of the white background, but we'll deal with it. So this is one of those. No, get out. Oh, go on out of here. Go on. This is one of the ones that's a full sheet of sticker, and they do have a few of these in the book, in all the books. So there's one with rabbits. So if y'all are wanting to know if you think you might want to get one of these, I'm going to flip through it so that you can decide whether you want to order, and I'll give you the ISBN number. So I might be able to just do a little better here. I can try to get 2 pages at once so that you don't have to just see the backing every time. So we'll try that. Here's another one of those full sheets, full sticker sheets. And then I wanted to try to do a little bit of collage. I don't know that I'll finish a collage today, but maybe we'll just work in the collage book, putting some things in the book. I don't know that we'll have time to do a full-on double page spread in the collage books today, but I might work in them for a little bit. So again, I'm skipping this page, but that's in between every page is that. Another full sheet. Is that a Wolverine or a badger? A lot of animals, and there's a lot of mushrooms and stuff toward the back. So another full page. And then we're getting in more into the fungi. Hi, Abigail. Did I say hi? Hi, Cat and Paste. There we go. Thank you. Tina posted a link right there. This is another one of the full sticker sheets, which you can still use the borders as frames too. So you can decide if this is stuff that you would use, you know. And I know I use a lot of this kind of, go through a lot of this kind of stuff, but that's because I do a lot of collaging. There's some little fairies. And not everybody has 100 packs of, collage fodder on their shelves. I understand that. But that's why stuff like this is nice, because then you get a nice selection of different things that you can use if you're just going to make some collage cards or, postcards or ATCs or, art cards, whatever. So birds, now we're into the birds. And then here's the little fairies. Lots of little fairies. I don't know. I haven't seen any gnomes yet, but there's Angie on her mushroom. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. I will give you the ISBN. Tina did put a link, but I'll give you the ISBN as well. For watching the recording. Thanks all that are lurking. All right, so it is 978 740 69501. So, and it's the newest DK sticker book, the Forest Fairies and Fungi Sticker Anthology. So there you go. Yeah. It's not a lot. There's no weird stuff. Some of them are odd. Yeah. Like the one that's the, what is it called again? Hang on. Let me tell you the name of this one. The Cabinet of Curiosities by the Smithsonian. This one has a lot of odd stuff, but it's a Cabinet of Curiosities. And this is probably the most expensive sticker book I've ever bought, but it is put out by the Smithsonian. So, look how pretty the end papers are. So there is a lot of odd stuff in this one, but I like it. I like the odd. I've used quite a bit out of here too. So, but anyway, so this is the newest sticker book. All right, so let's see what we can get ourselves into here. So let's back the camera back out some. I'll probably pull it back in again too. So anyway, these are the two books. I showed them on Monday. I did a quick flip through. Let's fix the light. I did a quick flip through on Monday of hang on guys, I gotta fix the camera here. Otherwise it wants to focus on weird stuff. All right, let me get a sip of my water. If y'all hear the squeaky chair, my chair is 25 or 30 years old. It fits my body like a glove, and I'm not getting rid of it. Just saying. So if it squeaks and squeaks. All right, so I've got two books that I'm working in this year, and this is one of them. And I do have a few things finished in here. They have not been varnished. I do like to varnish these kind of things eventually, but I've got a few done. Here's this one. Let's see, maybe I should zoom in one. There we go. So yeah, let's go back to the Frida. You're going to resist the temptation. We have so many of the others too, Janet, don't you? Don't you have some of the other ones? So this is how they start out. This is how my collage, the scenes, when I do a scene, a landscape. And these are not glued. Some of them are partially just tacked down, and then some are just kind of, what I'll do is sometimes I'll go through and glue it with the matte medium. And then sometimes, like today, this is what I'll probably do today, is go through with just a glue stick and add some things to it. And I'll just continuously build. I'll just build up the scene. And then when I get ready to, complete a collage, I will get the golden matte medium out and glue everything down, paint everything in. But this is how they start. They start just kind of like, whatever I think is going to work on them. Here's one that's done. And you like the square? I know. I like the square format too, Julie. So, and just build a world. You can make up anything you want. Look, floating pears. This is the one that I'm combining this into one to do a painting out of. So I have a Post-it note here because just so I can find it easier, because I never even know which of the books it's in. So we did this one. We finished that one. And so, yeah, there's just all kinds of scenes started. And some of them are more glued down than others. But, and then I'll pull out some of my prompt stuff, or, something just strikes me on a page. I'll stop and work on that page. Or sometimes I'll go through, I got a few pages here, 3 or 4 that don't have anything yet. Then I will stop and work on something. And it's kind of how I'll work in all my collage books, really. I'll just, start like this. Something strikes me. I know that this is going to make a cool, landscape, the start of something. And then I'll just go and continuously add to it until I build something out of it. It's just fun for me to work that way. I've done collages. Y'all have been around where I've just done a collage from start to finish in some of the collage books. I should pull a couple of those that I've finished. So I know y'all probably seen them, but let me go ahead and finish showing you these again. And then I'll pull a couple of the collage books that I've started from scratch rather than from an abandoned place or whatever. And they're older collages, most of them. So here's a bunch of just how they start. And then I use paint to make a world. Look at those floating bubbles. Isn't that, I just love that. Just love, love, love that. Here's when I started adding some paint too, just a little bit. So, yeah. Here's one that's done with the whale there. I just like to sit and look at them sometimes. You know? You do need to use them. You need to use, you mean the stickers, Janet? But aren't these fun so far? Just as far as I've got them so far? And of course, I'll paint them out and paint them in, you know. But I love putting the pages together like this, just getting them started. Then I have them ready to go. I don't have to, you know, I can just go to any page and start, you know, at any time. This one is calling my name. I don't know. I don't really want to get out. I don't want to get too in the weeds. I just kind of wanted to maybe just do a little bit of gluing today rather than making a full-on collage because we don't have that much time. I only got an hour and a half. You know, I've been trying to leave it about 11:30. Sometimes we've gone to 12, but you know, Hubster gets home for lunch at 11:30, and that's 3 hours. I figure from 8:30 to 11:30 is good. So, and I used to stream 3 days a week. So, all right. So let me real quick. Oh, let me see if I can get to it. Hang on. Let me move this out. As long as the cats aren't in here, I think I can do this. Oh, here's a couple of them. What's this one? Now, here's one that I just have sitting here that I don't know when we did this, but that's just sitting over there. Let's see. Not sure when we did that. I got a couple stuck over here, but let's see. Let me get to my... I'll just do a quick flip. I like people to be inspired by collage. So, these are all books of the same book. Let me just kind of give a preface here. And most of y'all that have been here a long time already know this. These are the Diane Reevely. They start out as craft colored, and they have red spines, and I painted in these. This one I started in 2013, so some of these are a lot older. So I did 3 different faux leather techniques on these, and then this one I did a collage, and they're all varnished. So this one but they're all the same exact book. I've just done different things with the covers. This one is from 2016. So these are older, but these are all collages that I've done from scratch. So let's see. Let me go to the oldest one. Is this the oldest one? It's 2013. Well, they have different things in them. They're different. All right. So like, for instance, this one we did a lot of napkin journaling in. So when we're talking, this is 2015. So where you take the napkins, like I showed earlier, which we're going to do a giveaway, where you take a napkin, you pull the backs off, and you use it as part of your, you know, background, and then you do other things on top of it. And then, but this one's kind of a hodgepodge. So just saying, this is they all kind of are a hodgepodge, but I love doing, you know, portals, time, a lot of it. This is just a little dog I drew, and she just needed to be there with some practice stenciling in the background. So there's a little bit of everything in this one. So these are color book pages that I've deconstructed. I cut these giraffes out of them, and then just let's see, color book page, cut her out, put her in the scene. So this one's color books and napkins. Let's see, more color book things. There's just a little bit of everything in here. It's kind of just an art junk journal more than just collage. There's a little bit of everything. And I always show this. I love this, just like it is. This makes me happy. I just love those colors. So anyway, here's one that's a little combination of collage, color book pages, and painting. So there's that. I'm going to just kind of go through these quickly. All right, let's go back to this one from 2013. I was going to use this as a calligraphy book and do some illuminated calligraphy in this one. And then I said, well, I didn't really like it. I didn't really, I mean, hang on, there's a shadow here. Gotta move stuff around. Janet goes, how long does it take you to put all your stuff away after a stream? It doesn't, I'm pretty good at, I know where things go. So it's really just putting everything back. But anyway, I was going to use this. This was the first one of these books that I got. And again, they start out as a craft color. I think I have a small one. Let's see. Where is it? I think I have a small one of them. Looking on the shelves, here it is. So this is what they look like, except bigger. Come on. Hang on, let me get to it. Why is that stuck? All right. This is what they look like. This is just a small square one. But when you buy the bigger size, this is what they look like. They look just like this. Let's move the paper down here. Actually, I could just move the paper off. Let's just take this off. Hang on. They all come with this same kind of wrap on them, just bigger. But this is what they look like. Craft color with this kind of thicker, nice thick paper. They all have an envelope in them, and they're wrapped with this. This is what they look like, except this is just bigger. All right, am I missing stuff in chat? So, and as you see, when I finish them, I like to varnish them. Now, this one's from 2013, so this is 10 years old. This is a 10-year-old one here. A lot of these are. So these are older ones. But these here at the beginning have been varnished. So this was the first one of these books that I did, was this one. So I do much more detailed stuff, I think now. But these are some of the earlier ones. I'm just flipping really quickly. I really like this one. And I think that's all that are completed in this one. Wait, there might be one or two here. That one's in progress, that one. So you can see it's all the same process as I do now. I still do the same thing. So there's that. And then, what's the other one here? Okay, then this one, what year was this one? This one I think is 2016. And so you can see there's a lot more detail. I know. Can you believe it? 2000. I know. I've been streaming for going on 13 years, Rachel. I started streaming in 2010 on Ustream. Yes, I like the varnish too, Cat and Pay. See, like this one. So it doesn't matter if you have a mixture of glossy, some stickers, some matte papers, collage papers that you've made on, jelly plated deli papers. It all comes together. It's all cohesive when you put a coat of varnish on them, right? See, it's all cohesive. So again, this is kind of what they start out as. See? And people go, oh, you didn't finish that book. No. And maybe I never will. But the thing is, I like having lots of books to work in. I don't care if they're finished or not. It just doesn't bother me at all. I don't know it does some people. This one was a fail. This ended up looking like honey bun for breakfast. It's supposed to be wind. See, that's the other thing that made me want to get into Procreate and doing Digi, because I can imagine what this would look like digitally, you know. And so, yeah, this one, I love this one. And I did add glitter to this. I don't add glitter to much, but I did add glitter to this one. So I love her. And I know, right, Julie? Does anyone know what has happened to Joycey? She hasn't streamed in several weeks. I see her every now and then on Twitter, Dot. But I don't know. I don't know why she doesn't stream. I know sometimes she's had back issues and she's had to have back therapy and stuff. So it could be that. It could be that. So, but I really love this one. And again, here's different stages of them. And this one, this is one of the few that I like to do this every now and then. I know if you've been around for a while, I'm repeating myself to those that have heard the stories before, but you know, hey. But this one is reversible, so it can be both ways. And let's see. What else do I have in this one? Don't have a lot in this one. This year, I probably was doing color booking. This year, the year of this, 2016, I think I said, I was probably doing color booking a lot. So there wasn't a lot of collage that year. And then the last one is of these. This is the last one of these kind of books. This one was, what year was this? These are 2016. And then every now and then I'll pull one of these out just to work in, just to show demos and stuff. So, yeah, I did this one. Are you on Twitter, Dot? Look her up on Twitter if you are. I don't think she's on, maybe she's on Facebook. I'm not sure. So, this one we just did as a demo. It's not varnished yet because we just pulled this book out one day and did a demo. And this is what it turned out to be. So, I know, I love reverse collage, but these really aren't reverse collage in the sense where I have a book and I paint it out. That's what I call reverse collage. This is just, I call these mixed media collages. The reverse collages are when I take a book and I'm going to pull one. I'm not going to watch, I won't make y'all watch a whole nother flip of this, but I'll just show so that people get it out there. There we go. Just so I can show. Let me finish this and then I'll show you what I consider reverse collage. These are just mixed media collage. So it's paint and collage. And so this is how they start. They just start like this, you know, just different stages like this. And then I go in and turn them into this. Well, I say that, you know, but hi, Joelle. Let's see. Raj. Well, why don't you message her, Dot, if you're concerned? Message her and ask her. Message her on Twitter and ask her. Referring to the one that works up. The one that works. I see. Okay. Yeah. So this one's been varnished. You can see. So I really like this one. But I do my water a lot more subtle now. I think I do my water more subtle now. But this one. I like this one because it has 3 dimensions. I mean, 3 different worlds in one. And let's see, what else do I have in here? There's one. This one. And what else? So I think the rest of them are just they're just partially done. So these books were fine. I used these for, you know, quite a few years. I really like those. But then after these books, I moved on to the altering the other books, abandoned books. So I started with this one. Oh no, this is castles. Well, where's the where's my abandoned places? Hang on. There's abandoned palaces, abandoned civilizations, abandoned. Let's see. Hang on. Here we go. All right, this one. This is the one I really wanted. They have their own shelf. They all have their own shelf, and I try to have two of each. One that's been worked in. Let me back out one. One that's worked in. Well, then maybe that's okay. And one that's not worked in, so you can see befores and afters. So I won't tell the story. I won't tell the story of this one again because y'all know the story of this one. But I'll show you the before and after because it's been varnished. So anyway, what I was going to say is after I worked in those other 4 books for a few years, then I started working in the altering books, and that's what I call reverse collage. Because what I've done is I take pictures that are already there and I reverse it out. So let me get one to that one. So y'all, everybody know the story of this one? Hi, Sandra. Thank you for my happy mail. I showed it earlier. So this is what I turned it into. And it's based off of one of these old 1960s Star Trek, City on the Edge of Forever. And so that's what this is based off of. So when I saw this, that episode immediately came to my mind. So I did this. But this is what I call reverse collage because I'm, reversing out. And I'll just show a couple here. I'll show a couple of my favorites. This one I kind of like. And I know y'all see them a lot, but, oh well. It's a collage day. What am I going to say? Let's see. I'm not sure where that one is right now. Is this it? Yeah. So that one I turned into this. I try to postmark them, so I can find them easier. But that to this. But I want to go back to this one because I really like this one. That Western town. There's a Western town in here that I tried to imagine what happened to this town. Let's find it. This one. So I said, what happened to this town that turned it into a ghost town? Well, I had an asteroid collision in mind. So this happened, and that's what turned this town into a ghost town. So, but anyway, these are what I call my reverse collage. Well, let's see. I showed that one, and then let's go back over. But Kieran Connolly is the editor of this book, and I always tag him every time I do something out of his book. And I've actually torn a page out of one of the books and sent it to him in the UK, to him and his publisher. And they actually posted a picture of themselves holding my art. I thought that was kind of cool. If one of these worked upside down, it would be a reverse. Yes, a reversible reverse collage. Yes. Okay, so this one was kind of a simple one, but when I saw this, I just imagined this. So this is all just paint and color pencil. And these are kind of like, I imagine these to be like, you can run your hand over these, like kind of like the rooms that you can go into in Star Trek, and they're like, 3D rooms. Well, you can go to those 3D rooms by running your hand over these. The hologram rooms. All right, I'll show a couple more. Let's see. I'll pick out some of my favorites. There's lots in this. In this one, there's probably the most of any that I've done, but I'm just going to pick out some of my absolute favorites. So this one, and it's been varnished. How far in is it? So there, I cover up the numbers because I paint it out, you know. So how far in is this one? These are all ones I've done, but did that one. Is it this one? No. This one. Okay. So this one, and I tell the same story every time I show these. This looked like a bridge to nowhere right there. There was a bridge going over there. It was like a bridge to nowhere. So, and remember now, I paint out all the edges, anything, and I make it all one big cohesive world. So I did this one. So there's that little bridge, and I put it going this way. And I don't put a lot of people in my collages because I want you to be the person in the world. But she just needed to be the feather lady, wizardess, whatever you want to call her, that encircled this world. So it went from this to this. Thank you, Devin. Let's see. I'll show a couple more. Because I like these. Some of these are my favorites, and I don't just pull them out and just look at them all the time, unless I'm working in that book. If I'm working in that book, then I'm flipping through them all the time. This one, and I've said this story before. This is a deserted city, and these little huts turned over on their side look like little guys with metal detectors. That's what I saw in this. So, and this was, of course, I saw this as a bridge. I saw that as a bridge there. So we have to have another bridge. So this is the world that I made out of that one. So this is actually one of my very favorites because I love the exploding planet. I love the nebula. I love the bridge. I just love everything about this one. And so yeah, so that's what it looked like before. This is what it looks like after. All right, so let's see. Do I have one others? Do I want to show? We'll just pick some stuff out of the bins, and I think this one was actually the first one that I did in this book. Let's find it. No, it's not that far back, I don't think. Let me see. Maybe I don't have this one tagged. Where are you? Nope. Let's see if I can find a page number close by. I don't know how far back this one is. Maybe it's not that far back. Let's see. There it is, this one. This one I didn't change a whole lot, but this is one that in my digital head, when I was thinking digitally, I said I could so imagine this in my digital world, right? If I had the digi skills to do it. So I did my best. So I turned it into this with paint. So got the world here, and I just imagine this is bursting forward at you. You know, the lights coming right at you in digital, and then I changed the water. So there we go. So it was this, and then I turned it to this. But I can so picture this in my digital head. We did this one back in 2016. So like I said, I think I dropped off those other books that I was doing from scratch and started using some of these abandoned books. And this is what this particular book looks like. And there's Kieran Connolly. Y'all need to follow him on IG. And let's see. Oh, maybe that's all for now. Maybe that's all. I got lots more in progress and got them tabbed up. But this one, I just thought I'd show you that's what, when I say reverse collage, this is what I mean. I've painted it out end in, and it's kind of reversing it out. So, all right, now I got a big stack of books to put away, Janet. All right, so let's see what we can do. Let's pull these books here. Let's just, oh, I love this. But it makes me want to paint. It does make me want to paint, just saying. So maybe I'll just work like if you weren't here. Should I do that? Should I just work like you're not here? All right, let me make some room. Because now I've got a stack of books blocking myself. I block myself in. All right. All right, let's see. Let's pick a couple of packs off the shelf. Let's see what we got. We'll pull this one. What else will we pull? Let me flip a minute. And of course, if you don't do collage a lot or very often, I love this book. I love this. This is an awesome book. It's not a sticker book. You got to cut things out, but that's a fun one. And anytime you want any planets, you can just use a punch and punch your own planets. All right, let's see. Let me look in I'm just kind of flipping through my tubs of stuff here. And then I got these that I've been using. Let's see what this is right here. I also have these bigger ones. Let's see what I got here. All right, then I got this tub of stuff that I've got different stages of collages in here. Like these. These are not really, I don't call them finished, but they're well on their way. This one. These are in the stacks to be done, to be finished. So, but it's just fun to, I love this one. Anybody, the sense of humor people will love this. There's this guy left on this planet. The girl's taking off on a rocket. They're going to Hollywood. I got to fix the sign and make the rocket have some fuel. But anyway, these are some different ones in progress. And see, this is how they can start out, like this. Here's a print of one that's out of one of my books. There's just different stages of different ones. Here's another. There's a cat going after a fish. Another space. These are some out of some of the books. I like this one. I like that one. So yeah. So I have this is my, ongoing pile here. And it's just in the stack. Trust me, guys, I'm always working on something. All right, so here's some different, there's some fractals, there's some nebulas, there's more fractals. I love fractals, especially as a landscape. And then there's just some calendar pages, some more mushrooms. What else? We got some penguins. Maybe we'll do some penguins. Let's cut these penguins out. Liking those penguins. Some crabs, some sea fish. So I like this one. I glued it on and started painting it out. See, it's painted. The background's painted out. There's a little planet. Polar bear. Maybe the polar bears would be good too. And then I got this big stack of half, Y'all see, I'm kind of organized, but then sometimes, let's see, what else do we have in here? Some astronauts. Another one of these books. So, stuff just to use. All right, let's put that to the side. So this to the side. Got this one. Got this one. All right. So if y'all were not here, If y'all were not here, this is what I would yeah, Janet. Breathe deep, Janet. All right. So this is, I would just be in the zone. I'd be listening to somebody's stream and I would be fussy cutting. Or sometimes I don't fussy cut. I just glue them. I'll tear around the edges. And that way, if you paint something in, if you're especially if you're painting a lot of stuff in it, if you tear it rather than just leave an edge of cut, you're either going to have to fussy cut like this or tear it, because otherwise you're going to see lines where you glue things in a collage. You'll see the cut lines. So if you tear it, like let's just say I was going to paint this in, if you tear it around the edge as close as you want to get, if you tear it and then paint it, glue this down and then paint it, this will disappear. Whereas if you do this, that is not going to disappear when you collage. So when you collage, you either have to do one of these three, you're going to do one of these three things. You're going to fussy cut it, you're going to tear around it, and then when you paint it in, that'll disappear. Or you'll cut like this and paint it, and that line will show. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly fussy cut these out. Yeah. But these penguins might be, they might be in the desert. They might be trying to get home. They might be in space. They might be in a spaceship. Just never know. And when you cut, and Janet mentioned it when she was cutting on Monday, you want to turn your piece like this. All you have to do is just take your scissors and kind of just go like this while you're turning this and you're cutting it. You'll get a more accurate cut. All right, so there's two of them. Get around his little feet there. So do y'all have any collage questions or any questions about, anything we do around here? And thanks, lurkers up there in the balcony. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away some the decorative napkins. Xandra sent us these spring napkins and these bunnies. So I'm going to do a giveaway. We'll do 2 in the U.S. and 2 international. Just remember, if you decide to glue these down, I did one earlier. I showed how you take the backs off of them. Take the backs off the napkins. Otherwise, when you go to glue them, you're going to just it's not going to stick. It's not going to work well. So you want to take the backing off of each napkin. And to do that, you just take a double-sided piece of tape, stick it on there and peel it off, and you'll take the back off. So anyway, we're going to do a giveaway. So let me make sure that sits right there so I don't forget to do the giveaway. All right, so then we're going to cut these polar bears with my trim of that penguin wood. Oh, and I know people do have issues with different, health issues that, prevent you from doing certain things. I get it. But, uh-oh, I just tore his little foot. Oh, well, it's going to be in the snow. It's probably going to be painted in the snow anyway. Like all these other feet are in the snow. You don't really see them. So let's just see if we can. I'm going to put the little one separate. And so also, like the edge of his fur is kind of flicked out. Well, when I paint this, I will paint in little flicks of fur so that he has little fur going into the background. So it's all about the mixed media. It's about the collage, incorporating the backgrounds and also, adding details, which is my favorite part. And it's usually the part we don't get to as often because it takes so long to get to that stage. When I start from scratch on a piece and start just from the glue down and then start painting everything in. By the time we get to, you know, even the watch hands or the little waterfall, you know, the time is gone because I'm pretty quick at it. But to do something like this in 3 hours, I am moving kind of quick. You have the same scissors. No, don't move. Sue. Oh, you're welcome, Shaz. Glad you got it. Anybody else getting there? Happy mail. Now, where did I lose the little? I lost the baby. I lost the baby. Did I throw it away? I did. All right, so let's cut this one out too. And I won't permanently glue these down until I decide, you know, the whole scene. But I can go through if I had a whole bunch of stuff cut out. I'm just starting with these, you know, these things right here. And I even got this one little planet. If you want your own planets, this is just something out of a magazine. And I have the round punch, and they come in different sizes. Just punch, you know, or cut, you know, you can draw a circle and cut it out. But then you have your own planets too. So, did I miss anything with am I missing anything so far? So let's see. So these are calendars that I've had for, I'm not sure what year these came out, but I love fractals just because they're so cool looking and they make good. Let's just go to a blank page. I think I have a couple blank pages left in here, or it might be in the other one. Might be in the other one that I have blank pages left. I think I have 2 or 3 left in here. I know I saw a couple. There we go. Okay. And I know it's got to be brightened back up because the white paper, what did Devin say? Devin's she can get up there in the snark category along with Janet. So, but these, so you can take, this is a cover, I think. What, I got a piece of, oh, there's a piece of tape there. No wonder it won't tear there. Let's start from the other side. And this is going to be right on the edge, so I'll just cut that right there. And I try not to go over the middle because when you open and close your books, lots of times that can start to separate and it can start to wear on the paint and the collage, and you're going to end up, you know, with it not being a seamless. But just so we can kind of see here. All right, so there's that. So let's go ahead and take. I'm going to go ahead and cut that right there, right at where I'm going to glue it. And again, it'll all be painted. It'll be painted in, right? But this is a start. This is a start of a scene. And I'm tearing so that I can paint it in. That way it will blend. Just take your pieces, mess around with them. You can move them around. You can turn them upside down, right side up. So maybe this one will be a hill. No, I think I'll save that for another one. Let's see. So I don't save little bits like this. Some people do, but I got plenty. I can't save every little scrap. Okay, so let's keep on with the same piece here. There's a piece of tape on this. It's preventing me from doing the tear. Maybe you can have rows of mountains like this. So I'm just kind of laying it out, and then I'll just glue stick it. Let's do one up here. Let's do this purple. Okay, let's do this up in behind there. And let's do that. Something like that, maybe. So there's some of the dark and then some of the light, some of the light, some of the dark. All right, so there's a start. So now, because I'm not going to finish a collage today, what I'll do is I'll just kind of go like this, tack it down. And then when I go to, actually make the collage, I'll use my golden matte medium to officially glue it down. Let's cut that little there. And let's overlap that. So this is just a temporary hold until we actually matte mediate it in. So there you go. There's a start to a scene. If we want to do something. I don't really want this, but you can see what you can do. I'd probably have this black, or no, you know what I'd probably do? Have this be all black outer space down here, and he'll be walking in space. He'd be walking in space, and I'd have some little planet or something down here, something like this. I'll just go ahead and glue this down for now, and just so next time we can do something with it. But so this would be like, this will be all space, and spackle stars, like that. Okay, so there's a start of that one. Let's do one more. Do I want to use fractals again, or let's see? Oh, you know what I got? I got this candy. Look at this candy. All right, so we got a foreground, outer space. So we got this. I don't know if this is interesting to anybody to see, but if you like collage, then And also, when you go to paint, don't be afraid to paint over and paint out things. That's why it's reversing things out, right? You're painting things out. All right, I think I'll keep this for something else. Or maybe what we'll do is we'll take this little guy. And that can be somewhere in there. All right. All right, we're going to do our giveaway here in a minute, so I don't want to forget. We still have time, but this is how all my collages usually go. Whether I'm doing them from in a book that's already got something already in there, or whether I add my own and then paint it all in. Then we could go back with some of the fractal too, because it's got the same kind of vibe. Let's see. It's got the candy vibe. Or we could do him. Let's see. All right, let's move the fractals over here. Some of these little pieces. Go over here. Got the shell. That's kind of cool. It's a penguin. Where our 3 penguins go? Maybe the 3 penguins need to go. If I can find the other one. I don't know. I think I lost one of our penguins somewhere. I think we only have 2 penguins left. Might have to dig out another one. Maybe more. Let's see. All right, let's put that over there. Oh. So see, you can just do all kinds of things. I love that guy's hair. Oh, that bird, yeah. All right, so then let's go over here to something that I've already got started. Like these have the shells already. You know, these already have shells, but this to me has like a little walkway kind of vibe to it. These guys are a little big for what I'm imagining. You know, they're a little big and they're going to get lost in there. So let's just see what else. Where else could I put? What could else I put? Like, I like the color here. I like these colors. This would be good colors for these guys. I'm just going to tack them down right here. Just because I like the way it looks with this. And again, when you tack it down like this with just a glue stick, you can peel this back up. Now, this has been glued down with matte medium. This can't move, but it can get painted in and out. And if I find that other little penguin, we'll put him somewhere if he turns up. All right, so let's see. I don't know. I don't know where he went. All right, so we got this shell. And, you know, I just got tons of this, the little stuff like this to use, you know, whatever. Statues, of course, y'all know I love me some watches. Here's some doors. Here's some more little punched out planets. You can maybe pull some of that. What else? There's some. I'm just going to pull some random stuff for a minute. There's a nice big watch, a rose or a tulip, some more fractals. What else is in here? Some birds, butterflies, and another giant mushroom. There's some skeleton animals. Jewelry. The outer edges of watches make good portals. Well, no, I'm about the sci-fi, so that's the first thing I gravitate toward is anything science fiction, fantasy type things. There's some pears, another shell. Let's see, there's another fish. Oh, I like this. That's kind of cool. It's a statue covered up with a fish. Another watch. I think that's some moons or craters. Let's see, some planet stuff. Another door. That could be some cool mountains. There's our penguin. He turned up. All right, let's mash all this back into this book right here, like a folio. He turned up. All right, let me pick up some of these, and then we'll do our giveaway. All right, and I pulled this with a lot of background scenes, just some different kind of cool stuff that can be used. What else is in this pack? You know, just a pack of stuff. All right, so we got a few things here. All right, let's go back to our penguin. Got this one here. I don't know. Kind of liking this right there. All right, so we're going to do that. All right, so that's the start of that page. Let's see what else we got here. Am I missing anything in chat? Designing for dinner-ish dinner. Oh, so I don't know. You know, you just kind of go through and, you know, and you just play with things and you think, well, that could be this kind of like this mushroom world with a little tiny astronaut there and his ship is way over there. You know, it's just fun to make things up. You know, this is the other half of that door right there. That'll get glued there. It's just fun to imagine different ways. I don't really want more mushrooms. We've done a lot of those. Let's see. Here's some ocean. These are just some jelly-plated deli papers. That's going to be like a ocean scene. Where this could go here. He could be coming out of the ocean. I like it this way better. He'll be popping up out of there. Let me trim this down just a little. He can be there. No questions or comments or anything? We're good? Probably needs something. It's a little big, but I do like it. I do like this. Do I like it this way? Is it too much like him? Does it need to be down here? I'm liking that. It'll have to be cut and fixed for it to fold over this. But I think I like that in there somewhere. I'm just going to keep that tucked in there. What else do we have? Like this. I like that better. I'm liking this. And I'm not overthinking it. You know, at this point, I'm just kind of landscaping it. I'm not overthinking it too much, but I can kind of visualize something going on. I like the dials and gears. Yeah, I do too. I like any kind of mechanicals in a piece, you know, any kind of this is good here. This door. So let's go ahead and cut this. And I'm just gonna, well, I really want to tear it so it does blend in better. And this and this door. I don't want the background though. I like this part, but I don't want the roof. So let's cut that out. And then it's a quarter till. All right. I love how you emphasize not overthinking. Yeah, I'm not. I'm really not overthinking. I just kind of look and say, well, that kind of looks good. It might work. It might not, you know. But I'm just kind of lightly tacking it down so it can be moved if I decide to like just move it over a little or whatever, you know. Switch it out. I'm almost finished with filling them all in, right? With something. Let's see. Don't know about these little bits. I'll throw that away. Like this. Kind of the same. And color is another way you can coordinate things. If you have the same kind of color, you know, colors going on, then it'll be cohesive with colors. I do have a lot of these kind of, I think I'll do a little. Let's do another. Let's do a portal over here somehow. Something will be coming out of there. Just kind of tack that down. What can be coming out of there? No, I don't want any more mushrooms. The mushrooms are sitting there and they're making me want to use them. They're making me want to use them. Let's see what else we got. I want that flower. There's our little bear. But I'm going to have something coming out of here. Like I did one that has a plane, a jet plane coming through one of these watch circles. It's really cool. I don't know if I finished it. It's in one of my books. Lots of butterflies. No. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to stop on this right this minute. Oh, there's the girl with the fish covering up her body. Do I want it the other way? Maybe it goes better the other way. No, it goes better the other way, like this. I think she needs to be like that. And then I got some, maybe I'll do a couple things here. We'll just tack it down for now. Okay, because we always got space stuff. More doors. And if y'all like this kind of thing, Catherine Anderson on Amazon, Catherine with the C, she sells books of her photography that you can use in collage. Doors, portals, oceans, things, lots of stuff. So I like this like this. Let's find another spot. So do I have any more spots? Do I have another blank spot? I don't know if I got one in this book. I have one in the other. Let's move all this to the book. Let's see if I got a space for this. I might have used all the pages as far as having something on them. I just really like this, but I don't know if I got a spot for it. That would almost, well, that's portalish enough. Portalage enough? Okay, I'll save it. All right, let's go ahead and do our giveaway. Move this to the side. Put this in the book. That's where I have all my loose pages in there. All right. Quite the stuff to put away today, Janet. All right, so we have napkins for giveaways today. Let's turn the brightness down just a little. There we go. All right, let me get some envelopes off the shelf. And I'll put some stickers or some other stuff in there too. So, all right. Let's see. She sent, how many did she send of these? She sent 4 of these. I peeled one. I might peel a couple of them just to make it a little thinner for you guys. But we've got 4 of these. And 4, and I'll put one of each. So we're going to get one of those and one of these in each pile. So we're going to do 2 international, 2 US, and I have 1 left. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Do you have any questions, comments, anything? I hope this has been a little inspirational for you guys, even though I know though some of y'all that have been around forever, Pacola and Julie are probably rolling their eyes every time I pull out my abandoned books. Just saying. Oh my gosh, here she goes again. Okay, so let me just get these ready. Thanks, Janet Nash. And thanks for letting me use you and Freddie for Barbie photography. I said earlier that y'all will probably be on an official picnic later when it gets a little more springy out. And thanks, Xandra, for all these napkins Xandra sent us. All right, so let me get a sip of water. I wish y'all could see this room. All right, let's see. All right, so we'll do international first. 1 to 100. 1 to 100. Well, I didn't need to do that twice. I'll just put the names on them. That's fine. And then we'll do the US. USA. Okay. Wait till I type in go. We're gonna do international first. And when I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. The first 2 people closest without going over to the random.org, which let me bring that up. Working and playing. Okay. All right, Abigail. And I can't wait. Oh, Tina posted this. She's working in her alien worlds. Mine should be in today. Tina, I don't see anything colored. Tina, where's the color page? You mean you've had this for a whole day and you haven't colored a page yet? Random.org. Okay, so there's our random.org. There's our little generator. When I type in go, put in one number only, between 1 and 100. Do not change your numbers. Don't take them out and put new ones in, because I'm on StreamYard and they don't go away. So for me to see everything, it's very confusing. It doesn't go away like it does on YouTube. So don't change your numbers. Don't confuse us. Just pick one number between 1 and 100. This is international only. International only. And then we'll do US next. Okay. Here we go. Did you see Christine's colored pet? Oh, no. Did she? Okay. I'm going to look, Devin, while y'all are putting in numbers. Yeah, Tina posted the cover of the book. Let me go over to cat and paste. Hang on. Let me go to cat. Alien Worlds. Which one is Alien Worlds? Oh, this is Alien World. I did not realize that. I didn't even like that one. I did not realize that was out of Alien Worlds. Very cool, Cat and Paste. I did not realize that was out of Alien. I guess I should have read where it came out of. Anytime you post anything, I just like it. It's always awesome. This one is out of I'm not sure who this one's out of. I don't know. Katrina. I don't know that person, I don't think. I mean, that book. I showed this one on Monday. That's Cat and Paste. Awesome coloring. C and P, as I like to call her. All right, y'all get your numbers in. I am going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. 1. Okay, here we go. Let me get back over there to random.org now. Back over here. Okay, here we go. International only. First 2 people closest to 28 without going over. And if everybody went over 28, we'll pick new numbers. 28. 28. Scrolling back. Let's see, where did it start? 28. Well, Devin has 1. She's the only person that made it under the 28. Well, then we'll pick another number. So it looks like Devin gets 1. Now we're going to pick another number unless somebody sees somebody else that came under 28. I only see Devin that came under 28. Am I correct? I only see Devin. Okay, so we're going to pick another number. International, another number. 81. Closest to 81 without going over. 81. Let's see. Let's scroll back. Jane had 70. Is it Jane? It might be Jane with 70. I think it's Jane. I think it's Jane with 70. Am I correct? She had 70. Okay, so Jane and Devin, I know I have both y'all's addresses, so y'all don't have to send them to me. If I'm not sure I had your address, or if you've moved or changed your address, you need to let me know. Otherwise, I'm sending it to the last place I had you. Okay, and I don't share anybody's addresses with anybody, not even the mods. Okay, so there's those two international. Let me set that over here in my outgoing or get ready to go out. All right, now we're going to do 2US, and I will throw in some stickers and some other, some little stuff to go in there. All right, wait till I type in go. When I type in go, first two people closest to the new random.org number will get these napkins and stickers. All right, USA only. First two people closest without going over. Get your numbers in. All right. So, and thank you again, Sandra, for the napkins. And I got one left over. I might put this in cut some of this down for my you're the rabbit. All right, let's put that over there. Give everybody a minute. Oh my gosh. I guess I could just look through some of this for a few minutes. And I think, is Becky still here? Becky, who used to be Aunt Beck, and I still want to call her Aunt Beck. Beck's Creations, are you still here? I think she comes on at noon. And then Christopher comes on at 2, and I don't know who else comes on. So, all right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Beck said at noon. She comes on at noon, which is about an hour from now. Okay. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to random.org. We're going to pick a new number. New number. First two people closest to 83 without going over. And if everybody went over, we'll pick a new number. 83 without going over. Well, not everybody's going to go over 83. Let's see. Let me scroll back. Y'all can help me out. First two people closest to 83. I see Darlene has 78. Alice has 79. Christine went over by 1. So it looks like the two that had the 70s. So am I correct? And Alice Vick had 79. Had 79, and somebody else had 70 something. Who else? Was it Darlene? Or Darlene had 78. All right, tell me if I'm right, guys. Darlene, I'm pretty sure I have your address. Alice, I do not have your address. So Alice, you will need to send me your address. I don't share it. I don't put you on an email list. I just need to mail you your happy mail. There's my email, Alice. So Alice and Darlene, congratulations. Woohoo! Bye, Rachel. Wait, before you go, Rachel. Okay, so some napkins and stickers will be heading all of y'all's way. And I will try to get those in the mail. What day is today? Wednesday? Oh, I'll get them in the mail tomorrow or Friday. And Janet, thanks again for the zine. I love my zine. I love my Janet zine collection. So, all right. Does anybody have any questions, comments? I don't really want to go through all this. I think y'all seen it enough. It's pretty messed up. I'll see if y'all have any questions or comments. Or want to see anything else, or books, or any books or anything, or color books. I am getting the new color book, the Kirby Roseanne's color book. I'll be getting that today. Tina, you better get on it and finish a page. Cat and Pace has already got one done. You want some prompts, Dar? Okay. A couple people have already picked some prompts. You want 3, Dar? Okay. What brand of journal? It depends on what I'm using it for, Deb. The ones, if you're talking about these that I showed today, these are from Hobby Lobby. They're the Master's Touch 8. Let me measure. Is it 8.5? No, it's 10. These are 10 by 10. But you can look on Amazon and just put in the size that you want, and it'll pop up with something, especially if you're just going to collage in it, and just make sure it's not copy paper thin. Although I have worked on copy paper thin collages, but it's not as easy as thicker cardstock weight. Cardstock weight's the best if you're not doing a lot of collage. All right, here we go. Artie Dar's picking 3. Let me get that ad thing. Okay, here we go. All right, Chris, thank you. All right, so Artie Dar, I'm giving you Ocean. The number 3. Do you want a unicorn? Because we just had unicorn the other day. But if that's okay, Ocean 3 and unicorn. If that's too fresh from the last pick, then I'll pick you something else. All right, Deb E. Oh, you were just asking about the journal. Okay, is anybody else? Who else wants a prompt card? No, you don't want the unicorn, or no, you do. Yes or no? You want a new? Okay. All right. All right, then you get Jules. Ocean, number 3, and Jules. There you go, Dar. Anybody else want some? Anybody else want 3 prompts? Any of you lurkers out there? Any of you brave enough to come in and just say, me? Just pop in and go, me, and I'll give you 3. Lurkers, you want to. You know what? I think I'm going to pick 3 for the lurkers. I think I'll pick 3 for the lurkers. All right, so lurkers, any lurkers out there, if you feel like posting it. All right, Darlene wants 3. All right, and Brenda. All right, let me get Brenda and Darlene, then we're going to pick for the lurkers. Okay, all right, so Darlene, here you go. Darlene has got wrinkles. Just trying to pick out one, some they want to stick together. Flying, wrinkle or wrinkles, and jewelry. It's different from jewels. Okay. Flying wrinkled jewelry. Okay, so there's for is that for Brenda, or was that for Darlene? Who did I say that was for? Brenda. And of course, y'all can use each other's. Janet made a whole zine based on somebody else's 3 picks. You can use anybody's, but I'm just trying to be nice and picking for you. Okay, so Darlene. Okay, so there's Darlene's. All right, so Brenda A. Let's pick. All right, the 1920s. Chicken. And a clock. All right, and then let's see, who else was it? Magic will take 3. I'm gonna leave them out here so y'all can pick. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Good to see you. All right, y'all can, if you want theirs, you can take theirs too. You just gotta, if you post them, just put the prompts in the description so we know what prompts you used. Map. These are for Magic. Native American and pearls. Map, Native American and pearls. Okay. Our Lady of the Wrinkly Batwing are flying with their jewelry. Well, Jane, you do jewelry, so go for it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anybody else? Do we get everybody that asked? All right, I'm going to pick 3 for the lurkers. These are for lurkers. Anybody that's out there that's not want to come in chat. Flapping chicken and dance contest. And there's Beck's name right there, Beck's Creations. She'll be on at noon, and I think she's going to do. Are you doing magazine collage or collaging something in magazine and collage? I think so. Go over to Beck's at noon, and then Christopher comes on at 2. I don't know if he's still here. I'd click on his name. Oh, you're welcome, Terry Brett. All right, here's for the lurkers. All right, so there's those. All right, lurkers. Lurkers, you get. I love talking to the lurkers. Any animal, a chipmunk, so whatever other animal you want, and a coffee mug. So that's for the lurkers. Any animal, chipmunk, and a coffee mug. Okay. Okay, so Beck said yes. That's what she's doing. What hash design did you see design and do-overs? I showed your stamps. Yours came in earlier. I showed at the beginning of the show. We've just been using hashtag prompts 2023. But if you want me to see them and show them off, then tag me. And then, of course, on the next stream, I will say, did anybody want me to show off their prompts or whatever, that they did. And then if you put them on Instagram, and then I'll show them on the stream as well. You just have to let me know. Okay, so little sister Cheryl. Okay, little sister Cheryl said me. Okay, here we go, Cheryl. You're welcome, Dar. A turban, a house, and Space World. Turban, house, Space World. That's a little tricky. But you can do it. Somebody sticking their head out the house in space. It could be a lot of things. So, all right. Cheryl, yeah, there you go, Cheryl. That's yours. I'll try it with AI. Oh, you're going to do with my son, any animal, chipmunk, and a coffee mug. Okay, Abigail, let me know how that works. Let me know how it works. I think AI can be fun using your own work, using your own, either your own digi, your own drawings, and put it through AI, see what happens. It's not as easy as people think. I've seen people that have tried to do it, like from the get-go and just trying to do it, and it's not as easy as people think. But y'all try. Okay, so there we go. Any more before we head out? Cheryl, I just gave you 3. Little sister Cheryl, those 3 were yours. Space World, house, and was it turban? No, what was it? What was the other one with that? See, I've already scrunched them up. What was that with the house? Was it a turban? Yeah, it was a turban. That was your 3, Cheryl. That was yours. So, okay. Never do if son says it's easy. Well, it's easy to play with it. And of course, it's going to depend on which program you're using. Is it easy to do? Hang on. One of my favorites, Ben My Here. Is it easy to do this? I don't know about that. Those rooms or scenes like this is probably not as easy as people think to do that. So, thank you, Debbie Bruce. All right, guys. Well, we're going to head out a little early then. Go fix some lunch, and hope y'all enjoyed a little bit of everything. It's kind of a little everything this week. Yeah, exactly, Abigail. But I mean, people say, "Oh, that's so easy," and you just go steal somebody's pictures, and I want to see them actually do it. So let me know how that works out. I'm really curious, Abigail. I mean, I really want to see you do something cool. Yes, exactly. Got to start somewhere. And also, the other one that I would recommend if people want to just see AI art is on Instagram is go to AI. Here we go. AI underscore art underscore community. If you just put an AR art community, it'll come up. And this is all different people's stuff. All different. Let's go to another person. These are all different people that just hashtag AI art, you know. That one doesn't even move. Let's see what else. So go over and look at AI art community. That's the hashtag for, I think, a large group of people. All right. Thanks for a wonderful Wednesday. Oh, thanks, Julie. Thanks for being here. My mod that I've known Julie. She was one of the first people I ever met on Ustream. Julie, I Carry Love, and Blade, Artistic Biker. I think we're the first 3 people I ever met on Ustream back in 2010. And Julie is still here and still doing art every day. All right, guys, y'all have a great rest of your week. We'll see you at other streamers, Bex Creations, Christopher Runciman. I don't know who else has come on today, but I know those 2 come on today. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed rest of your week. Go out, do something creative, use some of the prompts, even if you don't show them anywhere. Just try them yourself, just to, use your imagination. And when we're pulling prompts and showing them, write them down so that you have them for later. Because anybody can use these. They're just words that you put together. All right, guys. Bye.